Oh. Apparently I didn't have the mic on. But yeah. Apparently we're supposed to be doing this, so let's... Apparently we're learning about psychocrisis. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's rather a complicated affair after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister, Aerotrope, challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychocrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We've learned from Aerotrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternative ways to cure psychocrosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Electro, she has a sense for electro technology. She learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh, Yana. Don't give him the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeith's core systems for information on souls, you see. Oh, Oblivion. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose all their fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Indeed, it isn't right to leave them ignorant. But it also will be risky. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Mentorum warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the respiratory. But we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters who you've already bested, as they barred from fighting for a time and have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrom, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. I would. So what's this about? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Mom, oh, I'm sorry for you. I believe afflicted as well. The way to die is not for you. Regulators were designed to monitor the state of a wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can find where there are signs of the disease. Well, please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no sign of degradation. Oh, I shudder to imagine how I may be affected by such a dreadful disease. Well, I'm cool, I suppose. You joined your opinion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana, with a legal approve herself, she utilized fertile souls numerous times when training. When I examined her, he found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. But forbidden complaining was harmful. Of knowing what I do now, what I know, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'll be bad for entertainment. At any rate, ditto advice to use feral souls again. Which means we can't fight in the arcane. Alright then, I'll retire. What? Just like that? Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages. I never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. Everything I've done is so that I could bask in the admiration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead now, could I? I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents. And you can be sure that I'll succeed after all. I'm Honeybee Buckley, the brightest star in the sky. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. It really is something else, honey. What about Brute Bomber? One other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called. So we'll need to visit him at his home in the residential radius 911. How ironic, that's the number. So, since I'm doing this tonight, tomorrow I don't have to do FF14 at all. Because, well, number one, I'll have family visiting, and number two, it'll be all day MS Saga. I was in the middle of a grind session, jumped into a call with a few people, and they were all talking about this. Okay, I'll do it. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. That guy is just a jerk. You're all so cute. I could eat you up. What? Aww. He loves cats? I don't care. He's a jerk now. He loves cats. Why do they fuck going to you? It's hardly fair. These are my kittens. Yeah, but I don't like it. You can go back to your woman. I'm talking to her, will you? You know for well she left me. No. There's unfair. That man there's your troops. I mean, that's the champion of the cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. You can't reveal the truth of him here. I don't know. You want to get? You are Ronald. Yeah, I'm enhanced warrior. Yes. A howling blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope I have a chance to meet in the ring soon. No, the pleasure's on mine. I will not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Donna and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting to her trip's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle like every fighter except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Surprised that a rival, like me, and a beloved face like... Oh, rival with you like him and a beloved face like we go on? Because we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any other jobs that were introduced to us, and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of the Ascension Archudia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up. They don't need to know that. So you're a big softy under all that? I would explain all. Back, we owe everything to the Arcano. Well, I've seen the kittens as I intended. So I'll take my leave now. Next time, Ronald. Yeah. So what do you want? What's something we need to know? The president would never. As results of the examination, I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychokinesis. Nonsense. As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness. Early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until the Arcanium means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight. We've done what we counted. It's up to him. What he does now. Let's go home. What? Oh, I have to run. Look, a guy who likes cats is probably better than what he acts, okay? But the thing is, cats will never be around someone who is completely heartless, okay? Or terrible. Or in a sense, they know not to be around people who are bad. So, if he's got 3 kittens that surround him, then that says something else entirely. The fact that the president took him and the other guy in, that explains why he didn't get disqualified or anything when the fight was happening. When we fought him and he started using a drink and stuff. Using contraband. Not only a aerodrome, but the brute bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. On the aerodrome, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data for orogenics seems to support this, though it was only a hypothesis. The researchers believe reinforcement from a dense soul could be effective treatment, but this wasn't the solution we seek. But this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. Oh, for all her searching, Neurotrope could only find one cure. Still, something about her actions didn't sit right with me. Neurotrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel she's still hiding something. Hello? Alright. Understood. Now his mentor. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. The best of luck with your next match, Mr. Ronald. But please be safe. Oh, shoot. Begins, huh? So it begins. They say that it's called the Cruiserweight. Are we gonna be going on a cruise or something? We've been awaiting your arrival, Ronald. Allow me to show you to the green room. I never do that. Here he is at last. But the party began. What's happening? What the? F-Baba. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be the font of inspiration. God, no. We're gonna get down, you and I. Oh, yes we are. Look at him go. He is going. He is dancing the way out. As you'll have surmised, they are your rivals for the cruiserweight division. I understand you are already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation of the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment. But it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rouse and combat, and make the very walls of the Arcadian shake with excitement. Too bad we're doing this not for fun. Remember that? The fighters in this division are characters too. Okay? There's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be thoroughly prepared. The Dancing King. Oh boy. Ready? Are you ready? Are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstart cruiserweight game begin. Right. Let's take a look at your first opponent. Yeah, let's do that. Oh god. Frog! The Verdi Revealer, Dancing Green. Is that Frog? He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his arcane bouts, he treats his parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains the heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You might be surprised by what follows. Wow. Go and show that party animal you got moves of your own and seize your first victory in the cruiserweight division. Okay. All right.